so awesome.
It's not your office, it's my office.
You're not a ranger captain.
You know, I don't give a damn.
Look right out here. What does it say? Rangers of the Vale, not Knights of the Vale.
Change it.
You wish you'll change it. I'll change you. You're in my chair. Oh my gosh.
Nope. I'm
in my
leaving
chair.
this meeting today, so I'm gonna sit in your chair.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Cass?
I don't know.
Please, would you come sit at the table?
Orpheus, you're sitting at the table with us. You're part of this family. Get over here.
Come on, Orpheus.
She is super
Cass,
loud.
where are you?
Cass, are you okay? Did she go upstairs?
Who was upstairs?
Yeah.
Maybe we can overhear something now. Nope.
I don't know where the hell she went. She'll have to catch up.
Just the moment where he turns around slowly and sees Orpheus just standing there.
Girl, if you don't get out of the damn seat.
No, I have waited. I have waited
drag you.
8 years
drag
to sit in this chair. Oh my
And wait
gosh, really?
1 more hour to sit in the chair. Just need to hold the meeting. What the heck is Cass?
Did you go back inside the keep?
You can sit right beside me though. I'm freaking beside.
Alright. Let's play musical chairs while we wait, I guess.
No, we're gonna start. I don't. Okay. So, first off, everyone knows of our issue with horses. Cass, is that you walking?
Cass, if it's you, you can come sit with me and Gerald.
Was that Gerald? I was wondering where they.
Yeah, Jasper willed him to me to look after till he comes back. So I'm gonna look after him.
Cass, where the hell are you? Stop playing.
Nowhere.
Cass, where are you? Come on. Cass. Cass. You really need to have this meet.
Cass, where are you?
I'm just gonna...
See mirrors, it look like there's a bit on the roof right there. This one? No, it's not. Lyra's. I don't know where mine is.
Okay.
Actually, I'm now going, where is mine?
Gerald, go sit on the couch, please.
Do 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 do. Huh. Let's just go ahead and close that. That looks odd. There's a window in there. There's a window in there. So you can go down. Oh. Okay then. That wouldn't give anyone anxiety at all, for any reason. Oh shit. Oh, this looks cool. I'm sorry, I just haven't been all over the place. I'm actually looking for a person and trying to think of like all the places that are all hidden away. But this is awesome, especially this part. The whole Could you imagine someone standing on that and then you just use a crossbow or a slingshot to break that while someone's standing on it?
Adventure anymore.
That's not funny. You want to keep shooting? Go ahead.
I don't know where Lyra went, but
Where the hell? Sit down.
No! Put your clothes back on!
There, they're all shoot me, go right. Fitz, where are you going? Come on, Cass.
I think they're looking for me now. I was looking for Cassandra, the I think it's supposed to be the new Lady of the Veil, but I'm not sure.
God. We're never gonna have this. Lyra, Orpheus, where'd you go? Can you please come back? Yes, sit in the chair. I know you want to. Just take the damn chair. Take the damn chair.
I mean, you do have your clothes on, right?
Clothes have been on. You've never seen a man out of dress before.
Just because I have doesn't mean I want to.
Okay, now where the hell is Lyra?
Looking for me.
Everybody
Going to
stay!
jump off the veil in him. I cannot. My head. Oh my god.
Does it animate? Oh no, it doesn't. I thought it would animate me like opening up my my inventory, but I guess not.
I tried to find her. I give up. This lady, may I have the chair? Sit.
Yeah.
Okay. Lyra's taking forever, and I'm done. It's now or never.
No, we gotta wait for Lyra.
I'm going to drink myself to death. Oh my.
Poro,
I can bring you back.
listen here. I've lost so many people. If I lose you two, I'm gonna jump off the veil.
And I can bring you back too.
Not if I go Chris Flat.
That's true. You go Chris Flat, you cannot.
No, I did hear something about being able to transfer consciousness into something like a doll. I could do that. Hmm.
Did you make
Where
me
the
a
shit did
Jerboa?
Lyra go?
Orpheus,
Sage-
can you make me a
Sage, are you here?
Jerboa?
I don't know.
Sage is missing. But she's.
Let's try it. I'm gonna jump off the veil.
No, don't you dare. You go.
Lyra!
I think more will get done if I just sit here.
Okay. You go to her house. I'll go to the.
I don't know where her house is.
My chair now. Just gonna wait for them to come back.
What the hell? Now Orpheus is in my chair.
They're looking for you, by the way.
Oh my god. By the Lord of Light, this needs to stop.
Thanks. I think I especially look badass, like,
Lyra.
I'm here in the
That.
meeting room.
Okay.
so you can see the full tusks.
Coral. No, you're not.
Wait.
I'm going to fucking. Okay, can everyone sit down? You know what? I'll just sit down. I don't even care where anymore. I'll sit down.
You wanna
No,
sit here, Lyra?
Lyra, you sit in the big
I'll sit
chair.
next to you.
Orpheus, you get up.
Okay.
Orpheus, you sit in the left chair, and I'll sit on the other end. Okay. Take your chair, Lyra. Take your chair, Lyra. Your chair, Lyra.
Oh
Please
my
take your chair.
gosh.
Please sit down.
Where do you want her to take it?
Just
Take it all the way to a side, or
and
maybe to
yeah,
winter
sit
side?
here. Take where to where? What?
You said you wanted me to take my chair.
Sit down and be quiet, please. Okay. I will sit on the other side. I do not care any longer. Okay. Now, as we all know, Thomas and Evelyn have left the Vale. They have spayed and neutered all of our horses and all of the ones that they had their name tag on. Which is fine.
You
They didn't spay and neuter all of them.
Wow, that was loud.
They spade most of the really good ones. The really good bred ones.
Yes.
Has anybody
Well,
prayed to the gods about that?
I already prayed to the gods.
Yep.
Me and Sage prayed together, and they answered our.
Is anything going to be done about that?
Yes, they will be getting in trouble, getting talked to, and whatever else. For us, apparently the gods need to have a vote up in the heavens and determine what will happen to us because of their, because of what they did. For everyone to know, no one is allowed to spade anyone else's name tagged animal. Even if you bred it, even if it's in your line, you cannot do that anymore if it's under someone else's name tag, no matter what.
And is that what they did?
That is what they did. They spayed mine.
My
mine
horse was
under
spayed.
Yes.
hers is spayed under her
Spayed
name.
my
hers
purple
spayed under
horse.
her name. So that's what happened. Now, what they don't know, which is really dumb on their part, is that they made a contract with Kingsgrave about a horse that they would get, that we give to Kingsgrave, and Kingsgrave got that horse. And that horse that they got can be bred, and anyone in Kingsgrave is allowed to ride one and own one, but they are not allowed to breed them and sell them. They can be bred just strictly for riding purposes only, not to be sold. The contract is with the
But there
Vale,
could
and
be a
we actually
loophole.
get. There is no loophole.
The way you said that was confusing.
Okay, I'll explain it one more time. Kingsgrave and the Vale have a
well.
contract. The contract was contracted from me, myself, I was there. Evelyn was there, Tomas was there, and the people of Kingsgrave. Now the contract says the Vale will give up one purple horse that will be able to be bred with. Now with that horse and the horses that come after her, they cannot, and I mean they may not sell any of those purple horses that they breed. If so, there will be an issue between us.
Okay.
No one is allowed to leave with those horses, even if they want the horse and then decide to leave Kingsgrave and they say, oh, well, it's under my tag. No, it's not how it works. Because even though it's under your tag, under contract, that horse still belongs to Kingsgrave and only Kingsgrave can take the horse. So only they can have them, and that's strictly for them to ride.
But
Now,
could
with that
they
being-
breed horses for us, since it's our contract?
They can, but that's not what we agreed upon, and I'm really good friends with them. But since they did that, and they know, and everyone
You
knows,
are really
Kinda
good
like-
friends with them.
you're good friends, we're friends with them. You know, the Vale in general, all of us here at this sitting table are really good friends with them. Is that better, Miss Cassandra?
Yes.
Alright. Now, they have the horse, and they said they would happily give us the horse so that we can breed and get a baby out of it. And hopefully it's a girl, so then from there, then we can start new breeding line.
Did you see the very beginning of it? Where we were playing magical chairs? Or musical chairs, I mean?
Evelyn and Tomasi is with them. They can't do anything about them. They can't be upset because it's ours. And actually, I have to go arrest one of them.
Why?
The reason they have to be arrested
Oh,
is
you
because
should,
they technically stole
I'll highlight it.
from the Vale. With that contract, they also had to pay us 30 gold to be able to receive that horse. But they took that gold for themselves, while the contract is contracted.
I
under
think
the
they
Vale, and
did.
it's clear as day, it's on the Vale, not their names are not on it. It says the Vale.
So then
Read
the
it.
money should have gone immediately into the
I don't want
Lord's
to talk
Guild.
over them. I'm
Exactly.
breaking up what I'm
I
saying.
believe it did, and I believe that they kept it, which is why I must go arrest one of them and bring him back and let that 30 gold. One, you left and stole the gold. One supposed to the Lord's gold. That transaction.
So,
Or
If not, then you get to make the decision, Cassandra, of what happens.
I just think that it's just me thinking out loud. I don't think we should pursue them or try to arrest them. I think we should let them cut their ties and move on.
I understand, but we need that Lord's Go because it belongs to us. You cannot just take it.
Yes.
But don't we get
I
Lord's
know.
Gold every week?
Yes. And
Yes.
I don't believe Uncle Jasper went to go and get the Lord's Gold for this week.
Right, no, he did not. In fact, actually, that reminds me, Cassandra, I have to show you where the Lord's Gold is kept, if you don't know.
I kind of saw it already.
Okay, good.
I don't.
That's fine.
I think I should
You
know,
don't
but
need.
I don't.
I think anyone
Okay,
in
that's
here
fine.
can be trusted with where it is. Honestly. The people he trusted the most, after all.
I will let
After
you
the
that
meeting, I'll
secret.
show you.
I do not want to know now.
Okay.
Well, fine.
Anyway, I agree with Cass. I don't think we need to be pursuing Tomas and Evelyn. Just bring more pain to the Vale. Right now, we need to focus our efforts on rebuilding. And of course, finding Jasper. What good is going to come of us taking 30 gold from people when we get, what, 200 a week?
so
Still
what
adds
you
Believe so.
missed out on, Will, was that
It adds
they're
up, but if you think about it, they're just gonna lash out at us. They're gonna tell everybody that we're money-grubbing asshats. I mean, I'm sure they already say some pretty foul things because they were removed from their stewardships. We don't need to give the Vale a bad
Mainly the
reputation.
reason why. Well, Cass,
Hi,
that
just
was
me.
good
Thank you for the
shit that was
follow
wrong.
and welcome to the
I
night
don't
crew.
want to pursue them. I want to
Do not
just let
pursue
them
them.
cut ties.
All right, then if that's what you wish, my
Move
lady,
on.
then that's what happened. Understood. Cut ties, and we will not pursue after the gold. We will pursue after them.
There's the alert.
Person that went back here.
If
for
they
that.
come to cause issues, that's a different story. But as far as I'm concerned, we are not going to initiate any.
Okay. Second matter. The matter of Stoneward, which is below us. As we talked about on our trip back or to King's Landing, you said to let it go and move on. Correct?
If something else comes up according to that, then we can deal with it then. But
She has poo on her face.
they've already apologized. Just move on and let it be in the past.
To lift banishment that I put upon them. I did not. I said clear that they are not allowed to visit us. Allowed to visit. Lord Jasper knew of this and he agreed. That's what was happening. They are still not allowed. So we're still allowed to visit
Oh.
them.
Well, they're still up. One of the things that we're planning before you
Is
vanished
that then
was
We're not allowed to
a
visit them?
Lord's Day where
They
they're in
can,
people of the
they
Vale could
can't
show their
come visit us,
appreciation
but
for
we
the
can go and
for the
visit
Lord.
Oh,
No, we can't visit them
Which-
and they can't visit us.
You played.
but I visited them and they
So
were fine with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the problem. See, let me explain to you. I made that claim, the day of that little fight, I guess the second fight that they had. And I told Evelyn specifically, and I was supposed to put a note in everyone's mailbox, but I had a giant storm in my head and blew out all my firepower, so I was not able to wake up for hours. That screwed everything up. So, they were not supposed to come up. I wish Evelyn would have said something like I told her to tell them. They are not allowed to be here. Come up, tell them they have to leave because at this current time they're not allowed in the Vale. That was only until we could figure out what's going on.
I'll
So
highlight the
issue
whole
that happened
meeting
at
for you.
first.
You can
Because
see the
for
very
that
beginning
whole
of it,
second
part that
issue,
you missed.
Those two could have still been here. and we would not have had that giant issue. Lord Jasper got kidnapped. Maybe maybe that would have.
It might
Maybe
seem
he would have.
cold, but I almost don't like. I think them leaving. I think that was good.
Yeah, no
for
problem.
us. As much as
I
I like
second
them,
that.
as great as they were with the animals, I think that they had a little bit too much power, and I think it went to their head.
Very possible, and I understand where you're coming from. Now, do you wish to remove that proclamation? We are not allowed to visit them, and they are not allowed to visit us. Would you like to remove it?
I would like
All
to
right.
move past all of that.
Okay, then there it is. I will write notes for everyone from everyone's mailbox to let them know we're just allowed to visit us, and we are again allowed to visit stuff.
Since I get along with them so well, if you'd like, I can take a letter to them telling them that the ban is lifted as well, if need be.
No, I don't even think they knew there was a ban because Evelyn didn't tell them.
Oh, okay.
So, for all we know, they might not even know. But do we understand? Also, I wanted to understand. Do we understand why I put that out though? Why I put up the banishment?
No.
The reason I did that is because I wanted to wait until Jasper had awoke and that he could understand what was going on, so if they came back to apologize, which is they did, and I didn't know, and I figured that Tomas was a hothead after that situation. I didn't know what was going to happen, so I said, and I did that because I did not want to have any further problems with him. I was trying to prevent that second escalation that happened. Fortunately, told her to. The verbal fight happened again.
That fight was scary. Anyway.
So that's why I put that up there. Understand now? I was trying to prevent further conflict.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Well, as everyone knows, we are really low. Citizenship has declined immensely lately. We added people, but people have also left. Plenty of people have left.
Then we need to recruit. I suggest putting it out on the billboard on the way up to the Vale, letting people know that we're accepting people.
Yeah, it really
We
is.
also need to discuss what
We needed this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, currently,
I'm sure Jasper kept notes on who we have. Oops, sorry.
and we'll have to search his books to see. But right now, what we are in need of is more than just 2 stable hands. You guys are great, but I don't think 2 is enough to help out with all that needs to happen.
We
Especially
also
with
need
us.
another builder.
What happened to Syrio?
I've not seen it.
I saw him the other day. Like,
Yes,
day
but
before
one
last I saw him?
builder.
Oh. Now we need more than one.
Also,
Aw,
Uncle
thank you.
Jasper was the only farmer, wasn't he? Or
Yeah,
like
no,
I
cook.
think he was.
Rose is a cook, I believe. But
So,
Rose is
yeah.
liable to wake up.
So,
So I guess we'll need another cook, more stable hand, farmer, and we need another blacksmith. Natalia has not awakened, and days. I don't know where she's been, so sorry, I don't know she's my girlfriend. But the veil comes before any of. She is not awoken sometime. Things need to be done. Sirio needs stuff when he can't get them because of blacksmith. She's not here to make them. So we need to find one of those. More nights we've been needing for some time now. I haven't been able to find any sellswords to take the nightly oath
Keep in
or
mind,
anything like
we only have 6 slots. Right now, we only have.
How many citizens are we allowed to hold here?
20, I believe.
She has a jet engine in the
You're
background.
still at 20? I thought 25 by now.
Lyra is on a laptop, so what you're hearing is her fan. 25?
It's still at
It's 25 now? Oh, nice. I don't know that in character. I don't know a way of translating that in
I
character.
think we should prioritize getting. Well, what more needs to
Actually-
be built? I mean,
we don't need another builder right now, so that's not really a huge priority. But like in the future, I would like to and get rid of some of the arches that are in the stable. They're pretty, but
You
That's
said
your Basic mine?
I completely agree.
you said we have how many slots?
6.
6.
Well, she believes 6, but I believe
Oh, in total.
5, but we have 14 citizens.
Oh, I believe we can only have 20.
Alright, I'm gonna pull a little bit of bullshit.
So, with what we have right now,
The Lord of Light is telling me it's 25.
it's 25 now, so we have 11 slots.
it's a lot of slots to fill. With, Cassandra, do you know what's going on, beyond the wall?
Yes. Nailed it.
Don't.
When I went to the Night's Watch to tell them about Jasper, I overheard the first steward telling, I think it's Daniel, I don't know, it's the really loud-mouthy kid. I
Steward one, yes.
overheard him saying that the Night King is active. That means we'll be dealing with not only Jasper's disappearance and obvious political unrest, but we will be dealing with White Walkers.
Aw, I'm glad.
As the saying goes in Winterfell, winter's coming. We need blacksmiths to make ballistas. We need knights to keep us safe, and maybe some more hunters for range support.
Use
do.
with another stable hand to help Sage and I get offensive creatures up and going.
Yes, completely agreed.
I have that man I want to talk to use a stable hand. I tried to convince him here. It's very stern on staying there, especially after the death of one of my colleagues, Charlie.
His sister.
Understandable.
We also must watch out
And
for
we
Charlie
do need to
Baratheon.
keep in mind everybody that we allow in. If you have a bad feeling about them, then they might not be a good fit. Lyra and I are a pretty good judge of character, each of us. I'm sure you all are as well. just kind of
Did
look.
He will seek me out tomorrow. He has a say that is one blacksmith, so we'd have to take both.
Coral, you're cutting in and out again.
I don't know why I'm cutting in and out. My stupid throat is pissing me off. Was that better?
A little bit. You're like
Yes, we heard you loud and clear.
Your voice.
Oh.
Okay, as long as you heard me loud and clear. We might have a blacksmith and another stable hand coming. I talked to the guy I went to go talk to earlier. He won't leave, but he has friends that might need a place, and one is a blacksmith, one is a stable hand. So I will be meeting with them tomorrow sometime, and hopefully we'll be getting them to move here. I'll judge them, of course, of character. If Sage is awake, Sage can help me. If Cassandra's awake, Cassandra can help me, or even Lyra or Orpheus. Either one of you would be great to help me evaluate these two to determine if they'd even be good enough to be willing to, if they'll be good enough to let them stay. We have that, but we'll need to find more people.
Funny how everyone moves their mic inside their mouth when there's a complaint about not being able to hear them. Yeah, that's just a thing people do for some reason.
Some point tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree, Will.
Sleep. I'm very tired, but
he's been a lot of fun to roleplay
I will
with.
go out and scout and talk to people and see if there's anybody living out on their own. See if they want to come up here. We can evaluate them as a group, of course.
Of course, yes, it works. The last thing that we need to speak about is Charlie Baratheon. I'm not sure if you guys all know, but he is still alive.
Yep, well aware. Saw him with my own eyes.
He survived the Vale.
I don't know who
How?
this is.
You don't know Charlie?
I've never met the man myself.
Nope, never met him. Never
He is the
seen him.
previous
I've
king.
heard of him.
Just gonna leave it like that, so you got a nice, good view of it. Just hovering there.
Yeah,
Also
gave my
Tysonian's
family
father.
their names.
I only know what I've been told about him. Oh, it despawned.
And so don't know exactly what connection he had to the Vale other than Jasper and him being a party, which is we still are. But he's on a rampage since his son was.
Of course.
The guy's sister that died, Charlie is the one that killed her.
Which Charlie? Charlie Baratheon or Charlie?
Alright, what does this have to do with us?
I don't know what he's thinking exactly. Before Jasper disappeared, he said that he would never come back up to the Vale, according to Lyra.
Chocolate thing on her head.
But with his recent loss,
You talking about the hovering poop that was there a moment ago?
Clearly murders rampage, and now he threatened everyone now. I don't know if he will come to the Vale or not, and we have our eyes open all the time.
Well, then
He made a promise to Jasper that he would never come back here. And that Jasper was not involved in any of that. The only people he would go after, I imagine, would be people involved in what happened with Tysonian. The Vale has always been neutral.
Yes, but this girl
And
had
will
nothing
stay
to do with Tysonian. She was murdered in cold blood for absolutely no reason.
Do we have witnesses? Do we know that he is definitely the one that did it then?
He left.
There was a note.
But anybody who knows about that list could forge it. So there's no actual proof.
Well,
I mean,
you're
I
right about
agree with
that.
keeping our eyes open, and we
Just I
should
don't
be on
trust
our
him.
guard.
You have a right to not trust him. As a Vale steward and as the head knight of the Vale, your job is to be suspicious around. Although, I am going to say this. I don't see what Charlie Baratheon has to do with us. He made a promise to my uncle, and I'm gonna only assume that he'll keep it.
Well, I'll let you assume that, and I will assume that he will not keep it. I will keep my head really high looking for the man. Dares to show his
Then do
head.
so, and I appreciate how dedicated you are. Is there anything else?
I believe that's all I have to tell you guys currently. Unless you want to know more about Tysanian's execution.
I don't think I can handle hearing it.
Well, I have nothing else. Unless you have something for.
The only thing I have to bring up is, Cassandra, would you like me to serve under you as a steward as well? I was planning to serve under Jasper, but things happened.
Could I have more than 3
I'm gonna read that
stewards?
word for
'Cause
word
I
in a
know
moment.
Coro and Sage
Currently,
are
we
one.
have 4.
Ah,
We
you
have
get 4?
4.
Yes.
Who else?
East Sage, Vale
We
Mr.
only have
Windmill.
3. You.
Then I will just take the position of Ranger Captain. Does that work?
I mean, there's only 3 stewards, but I'm not sure if we can have more than 3.
Give me 1 second. Give me a second.
Is Valek no longer a steward?
Temporarily he's not.
Oh, well, alright.
And yeah, he's because I assume he's gonna be gone for a while.
Orpheus?
Orpheus, relax. Just the fire.
Well,
The flames
wait,
whisper.
he might be speaking to the Lord of...
They tell me your uncle's spirit still lives and is very much intact. Boom! Look at how quiet the room got.
Doesn't tell you anything.
I've heard all day.
That is all I hear.
Well, that's good news. At least there's something good out of all this. I shall also be looking for Lord Jasper tomorrow. I will be setting out on go north to find him. Even if I have to scale the wall, I'll do what I need to do.
Coro,
Yes.
don't scale the wall. Just go to the Night's Watch.
They will let you through. I'm gonna find Jasper too, so having extra hands, you know, I'm sure they'll appreciate it. I was thinking about going myself tomorrow.
See, when they said don't scale the wall, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure they have an elevator.
Well, one of us needs to always be here, so I'm gone and up there.
Well, we can always
you stay
alternate.
here. Well, yeah. I was gonna say we can always switch. If I'm gone, I would like you to stay, and if you're gone, I will stay.
I can do that.
Cassandra to be as protected as she can.
Well, I'll be between here and Kingsgrave. I want to help Aunt Allie for my birthday.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you stay close to her. Have no problem with that.
And if you ever need, I can escort you to places if Cora was not awake.
Is that everything? I'm tired.
Yeah,
That is everything.
Oh,
I have one last thing.
can I throw a small party here for... Oh, go ahead, Orpheus.
You mentioned how you believe Charlie Baratheon could be a threat.
Yes.
The woman who came here earlier asking for medical attention resides in the Iron Isles. The Iron Isles is the only place the Crown does not have authority. I believe that's where he's hiding. I'm supposed to go meet with her at some point to inform her of what I find for her medical ailment. While I'm there, I could poke around, see if I can find him, and see if he's an actual threat.
I'm going with you.
No, you're not.
There is no way I'm letting Orpheus go to the Iron Isles without me.
Yes, but Orpheus going. I don't believe that they will. I'm not sure how they'll react to let's not Jasper. Ladies for Orpheus. How that will go either, consider like Red Priests or.
Well, they react.
I can go with
Well,
Orpheus.
the man who's...
I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Good night,
Good night.
Cass.
Good night.
Good
Well,
night.
Good
Cora,
night.
get up.
Ooh, old.
I do know people now that I am friends with.
I might be with you.
Good night.
She's gonna come over and try and give me a
Sleep well,
hug.
everybody else.
Ooh. Potato moment.
Good night.
Oh wow, she like...
Okay, so.
I hate headaches.
But
We
yeah,
all
Orpheus,
do.
if I need you to be very careful if you do go. I can't control if you go or not. Your Red Priest with you. Choose to go, you go. Not for that. But I don't know how they react. Heard they do
they'll
not
try to
react.
drown him. That's why I'm gonna have to make him a disguise. I can make him some ghillie. I'd say he could just take the mask off and wear some other clothes, but
That's
it's
not an
very
option.
obvious he's a red priest. I know.
Can you at least color your mask?
That mask is very obviously a priest mask.
Yeah.
So I'll make him a ghillie mask instead.
And the ghillie should cover enough.
Mm-hmm.
I have
But
a
I
ghillie
do
suit
wanna
she made
accompany him.
already.
I don't feel safe with him just going by himself. And if you're here to watch over Cassandra, I don't see a problem with it, especially if we're sussing out a threat to the kingdom.
I have to go to bed. Tell Kitten I am so proud of her. Then, sorry about that. I have to go to bed. Tell Kitten I'm so proud of this. I'm so proud. This is amazing. Sorry, the lack of a comment was like throwing me off a little bit. I'm so happy to see this. Thank you, David. It's no problem. And thank you for stopping in. And thank you for being the Lord of the Vale. Because you did an amazing job with the place. You really did.
Sorry, I was in my head. What did you say? What did we say?
I'm being defiant and bratty. I said, Honestly, you know, okay, here's how I'll put it. Remember earlier when you said you were going beyond the wall no matter what?
Yes.
And I gave you those arrows? Same thing with me and following around Orpheus and protecting him.
Even if Orpheus died, he would just come back.
If another priest brought him back.
He can't bring himself back. That's how it works.
He cannot bring himself back. Sage knows someone that can.
Either way,
Yeah, but I don't know if she'll be awake tomorrow. And I don't want anything to happen to Orpheus anyway.
Don't want anything to happen to Orpheus either. If you
And
wish to
I
follow
have a
him,
little
I
ball.
can't stop you from sleep.
I know. I won't leave Cassandra by herself. I won't leave until I know you're awake. But listen,
Orpheus?
I think I have a little bit. I think
Here you go.
Orpheus and I both have an advantage with sussing out if Charlie is a threat.
If he is there, I don't wish to do anything else but to inform me. Or, in fact, if better, go inform King's Landing as soon as possible.
Alright.
Tell them to make you anonymous. No matter what, don't let them know how you. Tell them you know you're there, you saw him, and to tell them to keep you, not to even say your name, not even say where you're from or anything. Say that there's a witness that saw you there.
Alright.
Just wish to keep you guys safe, that's all.
No, he cares.
I know, Koro. I know. Maybe he's getting soft in his old age.
Not old. Never will I be soft.
I think you're a little
Anything else
soft.
we need to...
I will
It's
chop
very
someone's head off in an instinct. Don't. Test me.
I like my head attached, so I don't want you to chop it off.
I'm not gonna chop your head off, but anyone else's I'll chop off.
Alright. Anyway, I don't think we have anything else to really talk about, do we? I think we have everything pretty much planned. We keep searching for
I think
Jackson.
so.
He's clearly alive.
Remember, we have a week and a half to find him, though. That is our time limit.
Sage bred me some really nice dogs. I can use them. I'll give them the hat and let them try to track him. Get his scent off of the hat, perhaps. We can bring them along when we go north of the wall, or when I go.
I still need to get you one more.
I think I'm gonna have to keep them down by the blood gate. When I tried to bring them down, they fell off. It was a whole ordeal.
Yeah, they sometimes just pounce and fall off.
Yeah.
And this is a great roleplay.
Alright. Anything else, Koro? Because I really want to go get some sleep. I'm tired.
Nope, because I'm going to bed.
Oh wow, I didn't even
Night.
realize how late it was.
Good night.
No, that's
Good
it.
night.
We're done. Everyone leave.
Good
Get
night.
up and leave. Get up and leave. Get up and leave.
Meeting adjourned.
Did you think you were going to stay behind and meet about you?
I might be with you.